Hello, this is Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we will be building this university housing building. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to call this because I'm not so sure about any of the university stuff all together, because in Finland university is very different from other parts of the world. So in Finland everybody lives in their own apartments while they're in university. So I am really not an expert at this stuff, so I'm really sorry if I'm gonna say something wrong. But yes, there will be dorm rooms and some spaces for them to hang out, and also a kitchen and stuff like that. So yes, this is a university housing building or whatever. So yes, and I'm super excited about today's build and today's video because this is actually for a collab. So it is called Back to School Collab, and I'm so excited about this. I was so excited when I first heard about this collab, and I'm still really excited, and I'm really happy that I got to be a part of this amazing collab. So this collab has been put together by Katie. I can't pronounce her Instagram name, but I will link her Instagram down below so you can check her out. And on my Instagram you will see all the other participants as well, or I might leave their Instagram accounts down below, but I'm not gonna start listing everyone's YouTube and all that, because there is many people in this collab, because this collab was meant to be a save file of Bridgester and Newcrest. So there are a lot of lots and a lot of people in this collab. So I really don't think that it is wise for me to link everyone's Instagrams and YouTubes down below. So I will leave something that you can find them in my description anyway. So yes, just check out my description and there will be some info about this. I will figure it out later today, but I just don't want to think about it too much right now because I'm not really working that well. But anyways, I'm really excited about this collab, and I know that there are many amazing simmers involved in this, and it just makes me super happy to be a part of this. And this is actually my second collab ever, so that is also making me super excited. So my first collab was actually one that I hosted myself, so it was the cottage core collab, and it was also very much fun and I really enjoyed it, and you can check out that video if you want to. I made this really cute cottage, and I actually made two. So yes, you can find two cottages that I made for that collab if you're interested. But anyway, let's talk about this collab now. So yeah, I just got a little bit sidetracked there, but I'm sorry about that. Yes, I'm really trying to keep myself in the subject that we are talking about here. So yes, I wanted to make this university housing for this collab, and I think that it was a lot of fun. And I have been thinking about making something like this for so long, but I never got around to do it. So I'm very happy that this collab came along, so I was able to make this build, and I had so much fun making this build, and I think that it turned out very nice, and I really hope that you guys will like it as much as I do. So we actually had these certain styles that we were supposed supposed to follow when building. So every like area had their own style. So I was building like in this part of Bridgester that was meant to be like modern. So I tried to make this look very modern, but I still tried to kind of match it to the surroundings. So it might not be like super modern, and I'm really hoping that that is okay. So I haven't actually like asked yet, but I am going to ask that before I publish this. But you know, I don't really think that I can make anything else like quickly enough, so I think that this has to be okay, or then I just need to like renovate this somehow, because I really tried to make this as modern as I could, but I don't know, I just wanted it to kind of blend in the surroundings, so it's not as modern as it could be. And also because I am kind of struggling with making like modern shapes for houses, and I have no idea what is so hard about that for me. Like I feel like I'm always going for like something too complicated, and that is why they end up looking weird. And yes, I'm just trying to like learn how to make modern houses, even though I have made some modern houses that I really like, and they have been liked by others as well. So I do enjoy making modern homes, but sometimes it's just harder for me than making other kinds of homes, even though I think that the shape of this building turned out quite modern in the end. So I am very proud of that. And I really tried to make this super modern. And it was kind of funny because we all got to like choose our lots, and we already had the information about what kind of style is for what lot. So yes, I knew that I had to do something modern if I picked this lot, but when I picked it, I was just thinking about like the dorm rooms that I'm gonna make, and I was like, yes, I wanna use all that like modern furniture that we have with Discovery University and stuff. But yeah, I didn't think about like the exterior at all. Like I totally forgot that I have to make that as well. But yeah, I guess it's okay. It turned out fine in the end, and it wasn't so hard. So I guess that I'm just fine with it. But anyway, what I wanted to say about this collab, I wanted to mention that there will be like a save file of these like builds. So Bridgester and Newcrest will be totally like created again, and there will be amazing builds there. So if you're interested in that, I will link that down once it is made, because the like person who put this all together, Katie, is going to put the save file together as well. So she said that it's gonna be like maybe a week from when this will be published. So yes, you're gonna need to wait for a while, but once it is published, I will leave some sort of like link or something, like some sort of info down below, and I will probably also announce that on my Instagram or something. And yes, I will leave some info for you guys so you can like know what to do. But I'm not working right now, and I don't really know how I'm gonna do these things, so I'm really sorry that I'm not making any sense right now, but I'm really trying to. So yes, I'm kind of annoyed by myself right now because I want to tell myself to stop like explaining things so much, because it just makes it worse, and I have no idea why I'm doing that. But anyway, about this build, now we get to that part. So I wanted to say that the exterior of this build was a bit hard for me to do. I think I mentioned that already, so I was kind of struggling with that, but in the end I was very happy with how it turned out. I really love like the brick exterior walls that I chose, and I also used those a lot in the interior as well. But that is maybe like the part that I was kind of worried about not being like so modern or something. I don't know why, but I don't feel like bricks are super modern. So yeah, it was kind of bothering me, but I guess that it is fine. So anyway, about the interior that I made for this building, I decided to stick to very neutral colors for like all the like common spaces, so the kitchen and the like living room. And about the living room that I made for this building, there is like this kind of like study area in the living room, and I just love it so much. So there is like this big long table, and there is these like stools around it, and there is also one computer, so the Sims can go and study over there, and I really loved that idea. And I'm pretty like happy with how this entire build turned out. And I think that it was kind of like a challenge for me to make something like this, because I'm not really used to making builds like this, because I always make just like residential lots, and yeah, they're just basic family homes or homes for like two Sims or something like that. So it was a lot of fun, and it was kind of like a challenge for me to make a different kind of build, and it was a lot of fun. And I really recommend everyone else trying to do that sometimes as well. So about the like dorm rooms, or I'm not sure if I can call them dorm rooms, because this is like not on campus, so this is not like on campus housing. Or is it on campus? I'm not exactly sure right now. I feel like this is not on campus, so it's kind of like separated, but yeah, I'm not sure. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I just felt like this was not on campus. But anyway, whatever the rooms are called, bedrooms or dorm rooms or whatever, they're mostly like for individual Sims. So there is like one bed in each room, except for one in the upstairs. There is one room that has two beds, so it is for two Sims. And that room might actually be my favorite. So for all these rooms, I tried to choose like a certain color that I was like following and using for throughout the room, and I think that it was a very nice choice, and it was a lot of fun to try and use all like different kinds of colors. And I could like really use a lot of different colors, because there was no limits to it, because of course there are different kinds of people living in like dorms, so it doesn't have to like stick to a certain color scheme for this entire build. And that was like a lot of fun for me, because usually when I'm building like normal houses, I like to stick to a certain color scheme, except sometimes for the kids' rooms, but otherwise I just stick to the same color scheme, and sometimes it can be a little bit boring. Like at some point you're just like, I wanna like change up the whole color scheme, but it doesn't really work like that, because it looks really weird sometimes if you just like change the entire color scheme at some point of the build. I mean, sometimes it can also work, like if you make it sort of like a theme for the build, but otherwise I really like to stick to like one color scheme. But for this house I didn't need to do that, or this build, so this is not really like a house, but anyway. So I made like one light green, or it's kind of like lime green, I think, room, and then I made like blue and pink room, and then I made yellow room, and there's like dark green room, and then I made a like baby pink room, and then there was something else as well. Well, the one room that has two beds is like yellow, orange, pink room. So that was like the color combo that I went for with that. And then there is like one blue room. So yeah, I think that was all the rooms. So I think there was like 7 dorm rooms in this building. I am not sure about that at all, because I really didn't check that when I started recording this, so I'm sorry about that, but I think that it was like 7 of them maybe. And I know that there is very little bathrooms in this like housing system, because there is only like one bathroom downstairs, there is 2 showers and 1 toilet, and then upstairs there is 1 toilet and 1 shower in the bathroom. So that is quite little for this amount of like dorm rooms. But I don't know, I kind of realized that a little bit late, and then I was just like, whatever. You know, it's easy to turn one of these rooms into a bathroom if that's needed for like gameplay, but at least if I was like playing the game, I would probably like cheat all the like needs and stuff, so I wouldn't need any more bathrooms. And also there is usually like not this much Sims living in these things, even if there is like enough spots for them, but there is just like a few Sims usually. So yeah, I don't think that it matters that much that there is very little bathrooms and it's just fine, and I'm just gonna like have to live with that, and I really hope that it doesn't bother anyone. So anyway, I spent like ages trying to like edit all the like pictures about these like dorm rooms, because I wanted to make every single dorm room into this kind of like dollhouse kind of edit. So I have all the dorm rooms edited like that, and I will be posting those on Instagram, but I think that I'm going to add like a tour for the end of this video, so you can see the tour where I will be showing everything off. I'm kind of like still thinking about maybe I should like add the edited pictures as well, because I think that it would be a lot of fun to see all the dollhouse pictures as well, but you can see them on my Instagram if you can't see them in here, even though I will probably not be posting them right away when this video comes out, but like in the like next few days at least. So yes, you will see them in there if you don't see them in this video. But anyway, I feel like I have talked so much about everything and I'm feeling a little bit tired right now, but I'm really trying to make this until the end so that I don't need to like be sad about it, that I needed to like quit early, so I don't want to do that. But anyway, I was kind of hoping that I would have had some space in here to make like some more rooms that the Sims could just like hang out in, or you know, make like a totally like a study room that would be filled with books, and then maybe like a computer, and then maybe like this gym room kind of. And yeah, I really wanted to do that sort of stuff, but this building was just too small because I wanted to make many dorm rooms. So yeah, I couldn't do that, but at least I have many dorm rooms and I'm really in love with them. And by the way, I kind of like forgot to make these rooms more personal when I was building this. So I actually went back and off cam, of course, because I didn't want to start filming again for this, like I always say. So I decided to add like some things that made these rooms more personal. So for an example, I added like a guitar or something like that to make the room a little bit more personal and give the like room like an owner, you know, so that it looks like it is actually like lived by someone. So I tried to do that, even though I don't feel like I'm that good at it, but I really tried to do that. So yes. Anyway, we are starting to get to the end of this video, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye!